Lady Gaga can take on any character, it seems. She can be sweet, she can be terrifying, and when she's in these characters, her voice, the things that she does with her voice, add to these characters, or these characters add to her voice. I don't know. So I'm always super excited when something new from her comes out. I'm really excited to see what she does with this one. I was going to say, already the lighting and everything of it is ominous. Maybe it's just fall time. Okay. Okay.
There are no more tears to cry.
Like, even that sound that she made there, listen. Synth, and then... Right? I mean, it's a wacky sound. Head voice to sort of this belted chest voice, and then a sort of fry out of it. Constantly interesting and off the wall, and unabashedly weird. Ow.
There are no more tears to cry. I heard you begging for life.
Run, run. That's really low. Is that her back there singing?
Heard you begging for life.
Might be.
Running out of medicine.
Ooh. Oh, did you hear that? How the medicine word, they turned up the distortion on her mic or overdrove the signal chain just a little bit.
Running out of medicine.
Was overdriven, not necessarily by her voice, but by the signal chain.
You're worse than you've ever been.
There's a healthy amount of... Wait, is that her?
Screaming for me, baby.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be your antidote tonight.
But...
Screaming for me, baby. Like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be your antidote tonight.
Is that ultimate? Hear how she threw that note out, sorta? Not, if you were a sinner, I could make you believe. Instead, of course, in my range, if you were a sinner, and exaggerated, I could, There's this abandonment that goes on. It's subtle. So many little nuances if you really listen. Love the backing vocals. Very centered, in your face, front, reach out and pet the main line. So it's layered in a way that connects you to the lead vocal, but still is big and interesting. A lot of pop songs these days, they whitewash the main line with so many doubles and not enough texture on that main line. Yeah, I really like the way that's produced. There it is.
You're so tortured when you sleep.
Sleep! Tortured on that word, right? There's the character coming into the word.
You're so tortured when you sleep. Plagued with all your memories. You reach
Oh, that was cool. She stomped on her at the same time that, yeah!
with all your memories. You reach
That was like in pitch too.
with all your memories. You reach out and know what's there. Like a god, out and know what's there. Like
So that's cool because she's probably going for this, right? There's a certain pitch, even in those incidental sounds. We have this like da 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 melodic structure where it's this major sound over a very dark, it makes it sound more sinister because the overall music is dark and has some minor qualities to it. But even in those incidentals, those ad-libs, we have ha, ha, which is the major third of what's going on. Listen here.
Plagued with all your memories. You reach out and know what's there.
So you hear that the first incidental there.
You reach out and know what's there.
Hey, hey, hey. That one that kind of comes in reversed has a minor quality to it. Hey, hey, and then is happening. So they're borrowing from both scales. And that's why we feel this tension of like, oh, there's this upbeat sort of happiness, but it's like this ominous, which is perfectly represented in the video. I love that kind of thing.
Plagued with all your memories. You reach out
And that synth, da 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 da, is also the major third.
and know what's there. Like a god without a prayer.
Da-da-da! So there, she went to the minor again. Minor third, 2, 1. But everything else, not everything else, lots of things are hinting on that major. That's that tension. That's so cool.
Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be your antidote tonight.
Tonight. She's at the very bottom of her spoken range, and she's allowing her vocal fry to come in there. And then they've added that sort of same distortion that they had on her mic earlier, tonight, to bring it up front, and then doubled it. Oh,
Poison on the inside, I could be your antidote tonight.
very Corey Taylor.
Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison
Die. There's that minor third over the major.
on the inside, I could be your antidote tonight.
I probably should recognize that song that's playing in the background, but
Tonight.
okay. There's that cool sort of thrown away. Ooh. I like that little shout there. And there, that doesn't really fit. I mean, it does, but you have that wonderful tension again. You'd want la 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 da da da. You'd want that note in there. Da da da. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, comfort. Like you get this sense that the dark character and this other character, the light character is drawn to the dark character the whole time, but
lay you down like 1, 2, 3. Eyes roll back in ecstasy. I know all your secrets. I can cure your disease.
it's me. Listen to that, cure your disease.
Secrets I can cure you.
Beautiful compression-based grit there. Not cure your disease. Not even a belt. Cure your disease. There's this sense that she's holding back as she's giving more. I've talked about this in other videos, lifting something heavy. It's compression. It actually, when you hear this sung in a room with no mics or production, it sounds more aggressive, but is actually quieter. Cure! And you can hear it fizz. There's a wonderful fizz to her voice. Listen. Cure your disease! Hey! I know I don't sound as good as her, but it's the same technique, and it's worth experimenting with your own voice. Lift something heavy while you're shouting. And feel your body naturally pull things back, and then there's a grittiness that happens to your voice. Then put a note to it. Hey! Hey! Very chesty. Oh yeah. Goes up and has even more grit up there. That's awesome. Cleans it up for D's. Then you got the high, clean background vocal contrasting it in the back. Oh, I just love her aggression here. Hear that vibrato? Ooh. So there, do you hear her almost lose control of her voice? She hasn't lost control of her voice, but listen here. It's a different kind of breakup, a different kind of grit. So if I were to put that down in my range, cure your disease, I can clearly sing this note, cure, without breaking up, right? It's not out of my range, just as an octave higher isn't out of her range. We've heard her sing it. But here, she's imposing a false ceiling on her voice by exploiting her vocal break. Cure! So my voice doesn't break there, but I can make it break there if I try. Cure! And you can hear as I lean in to, again, compress into my already broken voice. Cure! Cure your disease! Cure your disease! It's a very different, more broken and extreme sound than cure! Cure your... which is what she was doing earlier. Cure your disease versus cure your disease. Another flavor, super cool. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that falsetto back there, that's awesome. Clean. So awesome. Do you hear how she brightened up that ending? She's up there just sailing around in her head voice. Brightening it, changing the vowel when there's no vowel to be changed. Just creating this strange texture with her voice to bring even more tension. It's not just about the notes. Like the way that she manipulates her voice is so amazing. Beautiful. We're watching that. I was not disappointed. So many things to notice and talk about and play with my own voice. That's what I do if you haven't figured it out. I'm a vocal coach. I teach people how to discover things with their own voices, largely by pulling from inspiration from singers that they like. If you'd like help doing this with your own voice and you're interested in discovering what your voice is really capable of, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free voice course. I'll help you pull things out of your voice you never knew were there.